Q&A round. I think this is round 4.
Round 4. Bing.
We're getting stronger as we go.
We are, man.
Yeah, we started out.
Questions? Are we doing something differently?
You know, I'm proud of our listeners today.
Right.
I'm proud of our listeners today.
Okay.
There is, let's see, there's one football question for sure. Mm-hmm. Another one that's related to football, but it
applies to
life.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are not football related at all.
Let's do it.
So we're getting better.
We're getting there.
This is great.
We're getting there.
Love it. Love it. Lorenzo Rodriguez asks, who is one player you did not get along with and why?
Great
question,
Lorenzo. That's a good one. I got a boy named Lorenzo. I call him Lo all the time. So, Lo, I would say a player that I didn't get along with. I think I got along with most players. There were some certain players that I didn't like on the field. Chris Carter being one with the Minnesota Vikings. Just a person that I just didn't like him. I mean, at all. He walked out of the locker room. I wanted to hit him. I saw him at ESPN. I wanted to tackle him. We worked together as colleagues there. And even though, I got along with him a little bit like I still wanted to hit him.
When he talked all the time?
Yeah, he just talked so much shit, like constant shit. But it wasn't like he was crafty with his shit talking. There's certain guys that it's a craft, right? Mm-hmm. Deion Sanders is one of the best trash talkers. Michael Irvin, one of the best trash talkers.
Because they get creative.
It was creative.
Yeah.
There was no creativity with Chris Carter. You just didn't like him. And I wasn't alone. Every defensive back in the league wishes they could, at one point, fight Chris Carter.
Yeah.
Because he just wasn't
Did you ever
likable.
get a good shot on him?
But it wasn't just the defensive backs. Like, when the other wide receivers really don't like you,
yeah, that says something.
There's something about you.
Now, did his own teammates like him? That's the real barometer.
I wasn't one of his teammates, but
even his own teammates.
Go ask the guys that played with him.
Wow. Okay.
You go ask.
So that's how you know you're an asshole, because I get it. Like, no, my opponents don't like me, but even if my own teammates don't like me, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says something to about Chris Carter as well. I mean, a couple of things, but I tell you what, I mean, there's not another guy who had better hands than Chris Carter in this league. Yeah. I haven't seen it. Probably the best hands ever at the wide receiver position.
I'm trying to think of the guys playing now that might give him a run for his money, just to give us some context. Larry Fitzgerald is a guy I think of with
Larry has great hands. Not
Chris Carter hands. Okay.
No.
I'm trying to think who else. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're done with football.
Yeah. But yes, Chris Carter, Low, that would be the guy. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish I could have put him night.
Did you ever get a good shot on him?
No.
Never did?
No. Never did.
Okay. By the way, you haven't even commented on my T-shirt yet.
Love
if you can see, if you're looking on YouTube right now, I've got a Darren Woodson exclusive T-shirt on. It's not actually that exclusive. They sell them on the Cowboys Pro Shop. And by the way, they're for sale right now.
They are. Are they telling me something? Hot off the shelf.
So obviously,
we
they're
have
not
too
selling
many.
so well.
Yeah, go buy a Darren Woodson shirt from the Cowboys.
And I asked you this offline if you get a kickback on this, and you said no.
No,
so
I'm really getting nothing.
Yeah, buy them or not. I guess it doesn't really affect Darren, but I just thought it was hilarious. It popped up on my Instagram, so I wanted to get one. But yeah, again, they're not doing so hot. They're on sale right now. Question number 2. Juan Queller asks, what is one big lesson you learned in football which you apply to life post-football? Great question.
One big lesson I've learned is the bounce back. The bounce back, man. I think the quality that a lot of, not just myself, but a lot of NFLers and a lot of pro athletes have is, I used to have a coach who say, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. No matter what you do, some days it's just not your day. And you win some, you lose some. And I would say the ability to overcome losses that has translated back into the real world. And it applies to business. It applies to, having ups and downs with your family, and knowing how to bounce back from those situations, and knowing how to be empathetic at times, and have humility. And I think that's what football teaches you. Like, and you get your ass kicked, and you have to take a hard look at yourself and understand why it happened, one. And then 2 is, okay, tomorrow's a different day. and I can get back on my feet tomorrow. I think that's the part of it that really has applied, and it's done well for me. It's been something that I've really applied in my life that I've been able to be a positive influence in other people, and people seeing that positive in me, and in the fact that I've been able to bounce back.
Yeah. Would you say you can tell, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the way to word this. It doesn't sound arrogant, but can you tell the difference in business now from athletes and non-athletes? Is there something different that separate maybe that aspect of it?
I would say this. I've seen the negative side more so as far as athletes are concerned that are in the business world, because we've been playing this game for so long, it's sort of accustomed to understand, okay, this is sometimes I'm going to win, sometimes I'm going to lose. But then when they get into the business world, they take a loss, and it's not on the playing field, but it's in a different space, and they're not sure about themselves, and they're not confident about themselves. And that's part of me. I mean, I went through that.
I've been there
early on. I was just, hey, I didn't have the confidence because I didn't have the experience. But then when I actually sat back and thought, man, hey, look, there's no separation. I can do this.
Yeah.
That's when it clicked. It's like, hey, this is the same, not the same field, but the same mentality. And that's the part a lot of players haven't gotten to, but it's a part that I have gotten to.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good answer. All right, number 3 out of 4 here. Amy Merrill Pierce says, how are your sweet kiddos other than all grown up? LOL. I'm sure they don't remember me, but I hope everyone is doing well. So give us a status update.
Well,
you got 4 kids now. You know, obviously you know Amy.
Yes, Amy. All my kids are doing well. DJ is a grown man, has his own business. Miranda's going to be a nurse.
Awesome.
And Jaden is trying to find his way. He's 20-year-old boy, still trying to figure out what he wants to do in life.
He's still in school, though.
He's still in school, and
tell him I'm 33 and I still don't know what I'm doing in my life. So,
and then I have my youngest in Judea, who is he's 5 years old. So he playtime is where it's at for them. But everyone has their health, man. And I have the best kids. I am so proud of what my kids have gone through, and how they've overcome, and how they're bouncing back, and they just have they have dreams, man, and I just want to be there for them.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I guess this episode will come out this Friday. Obviously, we're going to be doing a Father's Day episode roundtable here in 2 weeks with Father's Day coming up. We'll definitely dive more into that.
Yeah, that'd be
your
a great
experience as a father, raising 3 kids back in the 90s, early 2000s,
going
and
through
now
a divorce, man.
Going through a divorce.
Yeah,
now you're raising another child in
Yeah.
2021, a 5-year-old. So I'm curious to see how the differences in the time periods and technology.
You don't have energy.
Energy.
Lack of energy. That's
you're a completely different person.
Oh man, totally
you were.
different. Yes, when I was in my 20s and 30s. Oh man,
yeah,
absolutely.
that's going to be a great discussion, and I think everybody's going to love hearing about that here in 2 weeks leading up to Father's Day. All right, last question, and I want to say something about this person that asked this question, Trevor Bowen. Trevor Bowen has been. He might literally be our first listener ever, and he has been the most engaged
That's awesome, man.
person in our community since day one, since we started this over a year ago.
Yeah.
He responds to everything on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever. He's always given us suggestions, always given us encouragement, feedback. Trevor has been an unbelievable member of this community that we're hoping to build here.
Yeah, we need more
Trevor,
Trevors.
man. Yeah.
We need more Trevors.
We really, really appreciate it. And there's a lot of good ones, but Trevor sticks out.
Yeah.
He's constantly giving us feedback. So thank you so much, Trevor. So this question's from Trevor, and it's simple. It's a simple question, maybe a more complicated answer. What is one thing this podcast has taught you?
Oh man.
Is that not great?
That is I would say first of all, I've always say it's therapeutic as heck, man. It feels so good to be on the set and hearing stories. But I would say being open-minded to new
Wait, what? Was that French?
ideas. That
Open-minded?
was, yeah. Well, I mean, really open-minded to, I've been set in my ways. I've been really structured my whole life. and which has helped me be successful.
Sure.
At times, but then to hear other people's stories, or just to hear our stories on the round table and take a different perspective about things, and then not only take that a different perspective, but then apply it to my life. Like truly apply it to what I'm trying to do on a day-to-day basis. That has been inspiring to me. Because I've been such a guy who's lived in this bubble for a long time. Hey, I'm going to do it my way. I'm never going to change. I'm being successful. And then now opening and having this podcast, it's like, man, Tyler brought it. That was a hell of an idea. Like maybe I should hold my hand.
He's full of good ones.
He's full of great ideas. But maybe I should hold my wife's hand when we're arguing and bring her close to me and say,
Yeah. Did you ever try that?
Bullshit that I tried? Yes, I tried that bullshit. My wife was like, "Oh my goodness!"
If you don't know what we're talking about,
let my hands go.
It was a round table. Do you suck at arguing? Was the episode? I don't remember what episode it was, but Tyler had a suggestion to, if you had in an argument, grab your wife's hands, get close, and apparently Darren tried it. Didn't go so well.
It backfired. I wanted to call Ty up and say, "Man, this is some bullshit."
Yeah.
But it was. I mean, but again, going back to that, just being open-minded about and trying new things. Mm-hmm. And I'm joking about that, but there's so many things that I've heard through our guests and what we've learned on the round tables that, man, if you just try them sometimes, they work.
Yeah.
They work. Just got to apply them to your life.
And not to blow smoke up your butt, but that's one of the reasons I respect you so much is that answer right there, because you have been unbelievably successful in life. You're 51 years old. You could easily, 52. I get that wrong literally every time.
Yeah, just keep going down. 48, 47.
But I'm trying to give you a compliment here. You're deflecting here.
Okay, go ahead.
But you have been so successful. There is no reason for you on paper to change if you don't want to. You're going to be just fine. You're going to roll right through and cruise through the rest of your life. But the fact that you just said, I love being open-minded. What this podcast has taught me is other ways of doing things, and it's helped you grow. I love that answer. That's a beautiful answer.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's some love,
absolutely.
Finally.
Awesome.
I love that shirt you have on, too.
Yeah,
man. That's just awesome.
Go get you your on sale Darren Woodson shirts. Help my man out because they're not selling well, apparently.
They're on the desk out front. They got a yard sale going on.
It was free. They paid me to take this shirt. Yeah, DallasCowboys.com. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.